Hello everyone, Shraddha here. So today I will be covering 6 topics of marketing. So let's start with this. Let me introduce the topic at first. So first is how to increase sales, like through website or maybe through social media, any social media platforms. And then I will be talking about how to increase sales through LinkedIn. And then I will be talking about how to make a strong profile on LinkedIn, and then email marketing, 5 T's of an email marketing. And then I will be sharing some tools that I personally use, and I have realized that the importance of these tools, so I will be sharing these tools also. And finally 5 D's of DM. So 5 D's of email marketing and 5 D's of digital marketing. So let's start with how to increase sales at first. So let me share the pointers at first. So introduce new product or service, expand to new domestic market, enhance your sales channel, marketing activities, beware of the competition, improve community relation, then don't neglect customer service. Let me explain each one of them. First is introduce new product or services. Suppose you are running a business and you are producing some product, and but your sales is not at all increasing. So what you need to do is to maybe some some kind of change or modification of your existing product, or develop or say produce a new product with features that customers will be loving or they will be liking it. So yeah, introduce new product or service. Next is expand to new domestic market. So suppose you are in one market, or say if you are focusing on products related to daily usage, say soap, rin, vim, nirma kind of product. So I would recommend you to expand your market. You can also get into coffee, tea, or maybe some other products, cosmetics. So instead of staying in one market, try to get into some other domestic market. So this will also help you to increase your sales. Next is enhance your sales channel. Suppose you have a list of your clients or say your customers, so I would suggest you to look for new sales channel. So if there is some company who has just like a few years back they have started, so you can get into with this company, and you can also share or say sell your products to them. So increase your sales channel. Yeah, maybe you can increase some wholesale wholesale people, or you can also get into some new distributors. So yes, in any ways you just need to increase your sales channel. That will be very much helpful for you to increase your overall sales. Next is beware of the competition and marketing activities. So let's talk about marketing activities at first. So if suppose you are doing traditional marketing, so I would suggest you to focus on digital marketing also, because nowadays a lot of people are on social media platforms, and we normally purchase through email, e-commerce websites. So if you have you are creating your account on social media platforms and you are making shout outs on a daily basis about your product, so it will also increase your sales. Next is beware of the competition. It's not like what you are doing you are just focusing on that. You need to focus on your competitors too. I'm not saying to copy them, but you can understand the way they are using, and you can get some insights from them, and now you can modify these ways a bit, and then you can use it for your business. So this will also help you to increase your sales. Then improve community relations. Suppose you have some community maybe on Slack or some other platform. So if this community is like about very inactive, so you need to create something that can reactive this community. So you need to maintain this community on a daily basis, and you have to post something, maybe some poll or some surveys, so that people can react on your whatever post you are sending. So it will also help your community to grow, and they will be active. There would be some kind of conversation or say communication among people, and also you and community members. Then don't neglect customer service. So Suppose I have agreed to buy your product, but now you are taking the process of sending the product to me very like in a lighter manner, so you need to focus on that too. If you are making this experience a great experience for me, so maybe I will be sharing this experience with other set of people, and they will also buy the product. So you need to give me a delightful customer experience, so that I can share good words of mouth with other people. So yeah, these are some of the ways of increasing your sales through, maybe through website, or like this is a generic method actually. So let's talk about how to increase sales through LinkedIn. So first is build a strong personal brand, maybe your page, or if you are a marketing team, so maybe you can create your account there on LinkedIn. And next is ABC, always be connected. Always be connecting. It's not like you have created your account now, that's okay, you are not at all using it on a daily basis, you are not at all using it since like last many days. So you need to be active enough on it, and you need to increase your network, and you have to connect with others. You have to react on others post, and doing this you can create. And suppose you are running your personal page, your personal account, and you have used your company's name, maybe ABC. So whenever you are commenting or you are liking some post, so you are doing some kind of awareness about your company. So if I am checking your this notification in my LinkedIn, so I can also get to know where you are working, and this is a great way to share or create awareness about your company. So next is ahead with insights. So suppose you have a LinkedIn, if you have a LinkedIn page for your company, so it's not like you have just created the page, you have set the logo and that's it. What you need to do, you have to create enough insights, or you have to share enough insights, so that it can create a clear picture in everyone's mind that what your company is all about, what your company is doing, and who are you, so who is maintaining this channel. So you have to do this, and you have to take care of this too. Next is give your prospect a clear picture. Suppose you are connecting to me, and you are saying that you have recently you have launched new product and all. So whatever you are talking to me, or whatever information you are sharing with me, it should be very much clear, so that if I am reading it can give a clear picture to me what this product is all about, whether this product is going to add any kind of value in my life or not. And if you succeed to do this, maybe if I feel that yes, this product is going to add some value in my life, so I will be purchasing this product, and this will be a plus point for you. Next is prospect smarter, not harder. You need to share all information in a smarter manner. You need not to explain each and every word to me, but the relevant word that you think I am not at all familiar with, so you need to explain these kind of words to me. Next is keep tracks. Whatever you are doing, you should have a clear or say you should keep track of whatever things you are doing, maybe about your sales channel, maybe about your activities, maybe about ad runs. So when I talk about ad runs, so the purchase or say the investment that you are doing in that ad, so you need to have a clear clear stats about it. So what amount, how much amount you have spent on it, how many impressions you have got, and conversion, every detail of it you should have a track of it. Next is prioritizing the right company. Suppose you are in some like say cosmetics, so you need not to target say sugar or maybe oil. You need to target the relevant company that may be beneficial for you or for your company's growth. So we have discussed two things: how to increase sales and how to increase sales through LinkedIn. Let's take a look of it again. So how to increase sales, it's like introduce new product or service, then expand to new domestic market, then enhance your sales channel, then marketing activities, then beware of the your competition, then improve community relation, then don't neglect customer service. These 7 points were about how to increase sales, like a generic method of how to increase sales. Then I talked about how to increase sales through LinkedIn. In this I discussed build a strong personal brand, ABC, that is always be connecting. Then ahead with insights, so give your prospect a clear picture, then or a clear reason to meet you or to know more about your company. And then prospect smarter not harder, then right people, so you need to target right people, right company, and keep track of whatever you are doing. So I should say monitoring, so that if you are monitoring, so if you are thinking that something is going wrong, some process is not at all going fine, so you need to, or you can like you can fix it, or you can make some changes, so that whatever results are coming, it would be according to your expectations, or it will be meeting your expectations. Next is I will be talking about how to make a strong profile on LinkedIn. I would share about your profile. If you are a person and you want to create a profile, a strong profile on LinkedIn about, and that can also represent your company. So firstly, photo. So if suppose you are like creating your account, say you have selected your username or say email ID or password, then you have created an account, and then what and all you need to do. Firstly, photo, you need to put a decent professional photo on LinkedIn. Then hashtags, you need to use relevant 4 to 5 hashtags, so that it will be showing in your profile. So if suppose if you have used say content writing or digital marketing, and I am looking for some content writer, so your profile will be shown to me. So these hashtags are very much helpful to for you to get like ranked on LinkedIn. So if I'm a recruiter, I'm looking for some digital marketer or content writing, so I will be writing like content writer. I will be writing this keyword in LinkedIn search bar, so your profile will be listing because you have already used these hashtags in your profile. Next is bio. Your bio should be very decent, and if you are actively looking for an opportunity, so you need to use this line, that actively looking for an opportunity for the position of XYZ. And you can also share your skills, whatever your skills are, so you can also share your 3 to 4 skills. Next is network. It's not done once you create your profile. What you need to do is to go to network option, and then you have to explore LinkedIn. So if there are people in your area, or say in your skills, so you need to connect with them, because you are very new on LinkedIn and no one knows about you. So if in the very beginning, till 500 connection, you need to add people. Once you have done with these 500 plus connection, then you need not to add people will your account will be shown to others, and they will be adding you automatically. So yeah, this is also a great way to increase your network and increase the awareness about your skills. And if you are looking for an opportunity, maybe for your company, if you are working for a company and you want to get good conversion for your company, so you can also use this method for this reason too. Then open to work. If you are in, say in LinkedIn, there are 3 options, like firstly, normal frame of your profile picture, then open to work in a green green color, then third is hiring in a purple color. So if you want employees for your company, so you can use hiring, and if you are looking for a job, so you can use open to work. And then this active, so you have to be active on a daily basis, because it's not fine or it's not done once you have created your account, then you are not at all using it. So you have to use it on a daily basis. You have to react on others post, you have to comment on others post, and you have to post. I would suggest you to post maybe on a weekly, bi-weekly basis, or on a alternate basis, so that in order to create awareness about your company, maybe about your personal branding. Then post, then react on others. You have to react on others post or whatever, maybe comment you can also do. And if you find some good or some insightful conversation, so you can also get into that conversation too. Then I will be talking about email marketing. So in email marketing, there are 5 T's. So let me talk about these T's first is T's. So this T's means TEASE. This that means, suppose you are sending a mail to me, and normally we used to send mail to a lot of people, and we get lot of mail from companies. Do you really open all of these mails? Not at all, because they are like those repeated line that open this mail and read it and buy my product and all these things. So we don't at all open such kind of mails. So firstly, for an email marketing, there are 5 T's which is very much important if you want recipient to open your mail and read it. So first is T's, TEASE. According, like if I talk about T, so your subject line should be something that will that will force the one who is receiving this mail to open your mail and read it thoroughly. So suppose if you are saying something very interesting in the very beginning of mail, so your mail can make me to open your mail and to read it and maybe to reply or revert back for that mail. So in first T of email marketing, T's is very important. So if you are making your subject line very much interesting, so on the suppose if receiver is receiving your mail and your subject line is very much interesting, if you are saying something which can like rise my interest or which so like there is some kind of benefit for me, so I will be obviously opening your mail. So you have to use some good keywords in your subject line. Next is target. You need to target right people. It's not like you are sending a mail to someone who is not at all relevant for your company and maybe for your work and maybe for the product that for which you are looking some customers. So you have to understand the audience, and then based on that you should send the mail to the right people or say right audience. Next is teach. Suppose if you are sending a mail to me where you have mentioned about some of your products, and if I am reading about like I am reading the mail and I am understanding I'm trying to understand it but not very much thoroughly, so I am finding difficulty to understand the mail or I should say that to understand the product that you are trying to pitch, like so through your mail. So what you need to do is to teach me, or say you should have a clear prospect for your customers, what your product is all about, how can your product add some value in my life, why would I buy your product, or the usage, the feature, or maybe the side effect, or maybe like what kind of product can I remove when I will be using this product. So you can use all such features and you can give a clear prospect to the one whom you are sending this mail, so that if I am reading your mail I can get to know each and everything about your product. There would be no doubt left in my mind, so that I can make a purchase of your product, or maybe I will be getting in touch with you to learn more. So yeah, there are a lot of reasons, just that you need to be like you need to share a clear prospect about your product. Next is test. Suppose like you have pitched your product to me and I have bought your product, but maybe I'm not liking it, and maybe there are some features that should be there but it is not there. So you should get to know about these things, so you should test that whether this product is fine for a customer or not. Maybe you can take a product for your personal usage and you can use it, you can understand, you need not to look for the merits are also there, that's fine, but the thing is you need to understand the demerits about that product. So once you will be understanding the demerits of your product, because you are using it personally, so you can modify a bit, and then again you can launch the new product, so that people will be loving your product. And last is track. So suppose if I am buying a product from you and like I have bought it and now I have started using it, so you need to check, say you can run a survey form, you can run some feedback link. So whatever you are doing, just do something so that you can get to know whether that product is adding any kind of value in my life or not. So if you succeed to do this, so that would be great, because it will be helpful for you, it will be sharing some insights with you, so that if there is some problem with your product that you have already launched, so that you can modify a bit of in your product, and then you can again launch it, so that customers will be loving it, and maybe you can also increase your sales doing this. So these are 5 T's of email marketing. So these were T's TEATSETs: target, teach, test, and finally track. So after these, that is how to increase sales, generic method. Then how to increase sales through LinkedIn. I talked about how to build a strong profile on LinkedIn. Then I discussed about 5 T's of an email marketing. So all these topics are very important. Now I will be sharing some tools that I personally use, and also I will be sharing 5 D's of digital marketing. So let's talk about 5 D's of digital marketing at first. First is digital devices, then digital platform, then digital media, then digital data, then digital technology. So digital devices like your phone, your laptop, maybe your iPhone, like all these devices that you can use and you can access internet through which. Next is digital platform. So suppose maybe your internet browser, Chrome, or various apps that you use online, like so that various online apps that you use, or maybe various offline use. So these are digital platform through which you can use digital apps or digital things. Next is digital media. In digital media we can talk about advertisement, maybe pamphlets, maybe brochures, and then like post on social media platforms, email, newsletter, all these things can come under digital media. Then digital data we can talk about the infographics that we get, maybe text message or whatever things or whatever data or any kind of information that we get through digital devices is what digital data is. Next is digital technology. So digital technology, so if I talk about there is an updated version of some say Windows or maybe Google. So these are some digital technologies. So technologies, new things are, maybe we can also use various apps, and then a laptop, maybe printer. So these are digital technology that are useful for us in a digital way. So that is helping us to gain digital like facilities in a better manner. So these are 5 digital devices, 5 D's of digital and digital marketing. First is digital devices, then digital platform, digital media, digital data, and finally digital technology. And then I will be sharing, now I would like to share some tools that I personally use, and it really like adds a lot of value in my life and on a daily basis actually, and also I'm working. So yeah, it is really helpful for me in that, like these tools help me to work in a simpler way. So yes, I will be sharing it. Firstly, Canva. So I'll say there are a lot of there are a lot of skills that you can learn and you can earn through these skills. So if I talk about skills, so I will be talking about this related, some skills related to digital marketing obviously. So first is writing, that you can use and you can also get contractual work through LinkedIn, and you can write someone's books, you can write someone's data, maybe some articles, maybe some blogs, or maybe some answers on Quora. And like if you are writing one answer on Quora, then you can get 300 to 900 rupees, minimum 300 to 900 rupees actually. I've got 2500 also for writing an answer of Quora. It depends on the reach that they want when you will be writing in the answer. So if I'm getting a good reach, so I will be paid higher, and if you are getting lower like less reach, so you will be paid lower. So it depends on the reach that our answers can make. And then if I talk about digital marketing, so see, we have moved in an era where those companies are also also created their website, and they are also using social media platforms, who were like there were a time where like these companies, if I talk about some companies, maybe for if I talk about say L&T. So yeah, they there was no account of L&T on Quora, and now if you can see, there are a lot of spaces of L&T on Quora. So depend on the time and the need, they have realized it, that the importance of social media platform, and they have also created the like account. So suppose if some company is trying to get in touch with you and they are asking what kind of facility you can give to these companies, so you can clearly talk to them and you can tell them that how you can add value and you can help them to increase the conversion and engagement as well, and create spread awareness about the company through social media platforms. So you need to get on a call and to clear the things, clear things, that what and all facility, or say what and all services you can provide to these companies. So yeah, now let's talk about these tools. First is Canva. So if you want to be a good graphic designer, so I would suggest you to use Canva, Spark, Adobe, Lucid Press, and then Luca. These four tools are very much helpful for a graphic designer. If you have not explored all these four tools, then I'll suggest you to use all of these tools, because there are some Lucid Press and Luca, where you can create a good PDF of 15 or say 50 or say 100 pages. So it depends on you, what version are you using. Maybe for free, I've also used Lucid Press for free, and I have created great post and great content from there. So you can also explore it for once. And then I would say Google Document, Google Drive. These are some common tools that should be there in your phone. And it's okay not to have Instagram or say LinkedIn on your phone, but I would suggest you to install at least these apps: Canva, Google Drive, and then Google Document, and then Quillbot is also a great way to edit your content. Maybe if you are copying some content from somewhere, and if you have edited in your own version, but that tone, or if you when you are reading it, you are thinking that there is something very missing. So what you can do, the content that you have written, so you can copy that content and paste on Quillbot, and Quillbot, Quillbot, and then you can again preface it. They will be doing it again, editing it, and then that kind of content you can use and replace yours. So Quillbot is also a great tools. So if you want to say, if you are working for a project, then also you can use it. And there are a lot of reasons, maybe for writing a blog, maybe for writing an article, for an answer on Quora. So for a lot of reasons you can use Quillbot for making things very easy for you. Then Prezi or WPS. Prezi is a good tool for presentation. So if I talk about WPS, so there are lot of templates, but when you will be exploring Prezi, Prezi, so Prezi comes up with lot of templates that will be taking your attention, and that is very much attractive when you will be creating any presentation or something. Then Slack, in order to build a company's community, or maybe in order to connect with people, you can use Slack. And then I will be sharing Grammarly to avoid grammatical mistake in your content, or maybe your article, maybe your blogs. I would recommend you to use Grammarly. Then Google Adwords. So if you are working for a company, and they want to increase conversion, and they want to increase impressions, and they have chosen you to do this. So what you can do, you can use Google Adwords in order to run the advertisement based on the requirement, whatever the requirement is. So if you are using Google Adwords, so yeah, you can touch a lot of audience, and also you can get a lot of conversion. So in last year, not last year actually, in this year, from Feb to July, I have ran a lot of adverts in Google, and I got good results actually. So I spent around 1700 something rupees, and I got impressions of around 2 lakh, and where I got conversion around 40 to 60,000. So you can really get good results from Google AdWords. I would suggest you to try it for once. And it's not like you can also do for company's purpose, but if you want to increase your own followers, maybe for Facebook, or you can want to increase followers on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, subscribers, so you can also use Google Adwords, where there would be three boxes. So you need to like write something, some good titles in H1, H2, H3, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. Then there will be the two description that you can use, and you can explain about your like, say if you want me to connect with, so you should write something that can add value for me to get connected with you. So suppose if you are making good post, and you can say that to explore good graphic designs, connect with me. Or if you write very well, so you can get you can write like to get uh, to read good or interesting quotes, or say love stories, you can connect with me. So you need to write some description in that is into description boxes that can help, that will be adding value to the one who will be interested, who will be showing interest to follow you. And then your quote, if you are in writing, then I would suggest you to download your quote, so that you can write quotes on a daily basis, and also you can be on their leader board, because if you are writing around 50 to 20 quotes on a daily basis, and if in a weekly basis you can write around say 100 codes, so you can get on their leaderboard. So that's a good, or say big thing for your code people who has an account on your code. Next is Trello or Writeco. So not only your code, but also you can use Writeco, WRITCO. Writeco is also a good platform to write things, like to write things and to get a good audience. And then Trello. For Trello, suppose if you are working with a company, and you need like, there are some targets that you have to finish within this week. So it happens many times, like we normally remember 2 to 3 things, but remaining things we forget. So what you can do, you can use Trello, and you can like, you can create uh, whatever task you have. So you can create a task list for this week, and you can write all the tasks, and once you are done with it, so you can clearly like cut it. So there are a lot of options in Trello, so you can explore that tool, and you can also write it. And suppose you have a lot of social media accounts for your company, so in order to remember the ID password, so I would again suggest you Trello, because then you can again create a new, like a new say table there, and you can write that social media platforms account, say account details, or social media account details. And then you can write account details for LinkedIn, Quora, Instagram, Facebook, Medium, and whatever platforms you are using. So yeah, you can use it, and it would be very much easy for you. And whenever you want it, so you can again like check it, and you can get the ID password again. So today I have discussed a lot of things, starting from how to increase sales, then how to increase sales through LinkedIn, then I talked about how to make a strong profile on LinkedIn, then email marketing, 5 Ds of an email marketing, then I talked about 5 Ds of digital marketing, then I talked about tools that you can use. So if I talk about, so today I will be talking about some other topics too. So if I talk about email marketing, so there are a lot of tools that you can use, like MailChimp, and then constant contract is very new thing that I have started exploring. And also you can explore Send in Blue, Mail 250, and a lot of like such email marketing tools are there that you can explore, and you can choose it based on your requirements. If you want to send unlimited mail within a month, then you can use constant contract. And if you want to send limited, like, so you can go with a Mail 250, or maybe with Send in Blue. So it depends on your requirement. And then now if I talk about those people who have started writing on Quora, and they are also looking, like I have got some message that they have started, and like they have started writing technically, but they are not at all getting any say link to earn money. So yeah, I have good connections on LinkedIn, so if you want, you can just share my your niche with me, so that I can explore it a bit on LinkedIn, and then I can get in touch with you. So yeah, there are a lot of there are a lot of connections of mine who are in some who want a blog at least on a on a daily basis, or say weekly basis. So you can share your requirement with me, and I will be looking if I can do something for you. And also I have got a mail, actually I don't know who is this Sandeep. So this person has started writing his book. So he's saying that he has is like completed almost, I think he has written some short story 5 to 6 and also some quotes, and he's finding it difficult to publish with Notion Press. So let me share the whole process of like writing a book on Notion Press. So suppose if you are writing a book for Notion Press, firstly I would be suggesting you to reach at least 10,000 to 20,000 words, though 25,000 is a like milestone for a good writer. So like whatever content I write, it will be around 25,000 words or maybe more than that. So I will suggest you to touch at least 25,000 words. But if it's your very first book, so that's okay if you are writing 5,000 to 10,000 words. So suppose if you are writing some story, so I will suggest you, as he told that he has completed I think 7,000 something words. So I think you can extend it to 10,000. If you can't, then you can share it with me, I can help you with this. So if I say that you are trying to like whatever content you have written, so what you can do, you can read it again and then you can expand it a bit more. So at least 1,000 words extra you can add. So if from 7,000 if it is becoming 8,000, so that's good. But I'll recommend you to touch at least 10,000 words. And so let's talk about the process of publishing with Notion Press. So I will try to cover one practical video for Google Adwords, and then for Notion Press publishing process. So I will be sharing how to make a cover page, maybe and then how to add your bio, and then how to add summary of your book, how to add your name, author's name on book, and how to add other content, or say the whole book content on Notion Press. So I will be making one video, practical video for all of you. And let me share the process at first. So if suppose if you have created an account on Notion Press, then what you need to do is you should firstly, after creating your account, firstly you need to explore the Notion, like this app, say Notion Press or website. So if you are exploring this, I think it will be very much simple for you to understand it and to understand the whole process. But if you won't explore it, then it would be a bit difficult for you to understand the process. So let me share the step-wise process. After if you have done, you have already finished your write-up, so what you can do, just go to Notion Press, log in with your account details, and then you can write like new book after, or publish a book. There would be something like publish a book. So just click on publish a book, and then there would be a lot of option like cover page. Firstly it would be, they will be asking genre, your name, maybe if you have some other co-author, so you can also write their name, then genre, whether it's a fictional, non-fictional, or maybe drama or like whatever genre is yours. So you can share, you can tag that keyword there. And then you need to write a small summary of your book and also about you. So once you will be finishing this, you can click to next, and then there would be like cover page. So either you can browse photos from Notion Press itself, or you can download yours photo, or say the photo according to you, maybe from internet. Or if you want your photo to be there on cover page, then you can also upload your photo. And then after uploading the photo, or maybe selecting the photo from Notion Press, what you need to do, you need to add the book's title in that front page. After book's title, you have to it's good if you are using some subtitle. say if I am sharing that crux of digital marketing, so I can also for subtitle I can use social media marketing, email marketing. There are 3 to 4 keywords that I can use for subtitle, so you have to do the same. And once you are done with this, what you can do, you just you can click next, and after clicking next there will be option maybe upload your manuscript or maybe start typing. So now there is something called chapters. So what you need to do, instead of uploading your post or say your content, what you can do is to write pages like acknowledge, preface, dedication, or table of content, and in the very end like end page, and maybe your name, your bio. Even you can use one page for your bio, as I do for my books. So in the very last page of the book, what you can do, you just need add one photo of yours, and then you can add your bio maybe for within 6 to 7 sentences. And then once you will be done with this, just submit your content or say book, and then they will be taking 5 to 6. And yes, if at any point if you find difficulty to understand how to do, what to do, maybe you can get in touch with me. But for this you need to share your Notion Press account details with me, so that I can finish your book or finish your work. Or you can get in touch with Notion Press assistant, so they used to be there 24/7. So yes, whenever you are pinging them or you are asking for help, they will be there, and then you can do it. So yes, they will be helping you in submitting your book, and they will also let you know how much days or how many days they and this is going to take. Maybe within 4 to 5 days they will be publishing your book. One more thing is very important. Suppose if you have done a lot of efforts, if you have applied a lot of efforts to write this book, so I would suggest you to set price for 399. And if you have not make a lot of efforts for your book, so I would suggest you to make double nine price for your very first book. Because once it's okay if you are not at all getting good sales in your first book, but once you will start publishing more and more books, maybe people will be getting to know about you, and then your sales for first book will also increase, and that time you can again increase the price of your book. So, and whenever there are occasions like festival or say world's book day or reading, like some days which is related to education day, students children day, or say teachers day, at on those occasions what you can do, you can just decrease the price a bit, and then you can run ads for your book. So if you are doing this, so you can really create a great awareness about your book and for yourself also, because personal branding is a very important thing when it comes to marketing and when it comes to writing. So besides, what else you can do is, you can also share your book's link and about your book, maybe a small summary of your book, and you in on Facebook, Instagram, not on Instagram because you can't write a lot of things on Instagram. You can share it on LinkedIn, Quora, and maybe on Facebook. So you can search questions like have you ever written a book, or what is the title of your first book. You can find all these questions, and then you can write about your book's title, about you, about the summary of your book, and also you can, in the very end of your answer on Quora, you can add the book's link. And if I just said to about Quora, so since last month I have noticed that Quora has changed their policy. So what they are doing, so far I have written around 900 to 1000 answers on Quora, but I haven't earned anything. But I spend a lot of time on it to write an answer, because if there is some answer, so, and even if it is related to my personal life, so again I need lot of time to think how to write, where to start, And if I talk about today's journey or today's experience, so if I talk about today also, so again I need to think, rethink, and then rethink, then I can write it. And then once I will be writing it, I need to edit it, because there will be a lot of grammatical mistake. That is very common, because it happens to me, to be honest enough. I write, like I write a lot and I make a lot of grammatical mistakes, and then when I read it again, then I find those mistakes and I then improve it. So I used to write a lot on Quora, but I haven't earned anything from my answers. But now Quora has done something very great. So if you are writing your answers, you can earn money from Quora. So yes, I would suggest you to start writing on Quora. So now, not only for question but also for answers, Quora has started earning, like paying amount to the one who is using Quora. So whatever you are doing in Quora, maybe you are running a space, maybe you have created an account and you are asking questions, you are writing answers, maybe like if you want me to connect with you, then also you can fix some price. Say if I write very well on Quora and people, I have lot of followers, and there would be some genuine follower who will love to read my answers, and if I set price, so that if people want to connect with me, they need to pay that price, then only they can connect with me, or they can read my answer, they can check my profile. So I can do this. So I can't do, like if I have put price, like say not price, I have put like a subscription charges like $1,000. I just need to choose small amount, say 50 rupees, 100 rupees. So if I am sharing, or if I am putting this small amount, so maybe people will be interested to subscribe for me to read my answers on Quora. So that's what you can also do. Firstly, you should write good answers that can add value in others life. So if I am reading your answers, and if there is some question, say how to fix Sony Vaio laptop factory settings, if there are some questions that I'm looking for, like a desperate person, and I just want that answer, so maybe I will be ready for to pay 50 or 100 rupees, and I will be subscribing your channel for your Quora account, because I want to read this answer. And maybe I can also think, like for next 1 month I can read your answers for free. I just need to pay 50 to 100 rupees. So you can set this price and you can do it. So yeah, that's what Quora has, like there are a lot of changes in Quora. So I would suggest you to go on your Quora account again and you can check. And if you have started writing, so just active monetization on your answers, because I have got around 30 to 50k upvotes on my answers. So the questions in which I have got a lot of upvotes, I haven't put it for monetization, but for good answers like tell me something about yourself, so I have active monetization in those answers where people will be looking for answers. And as I have lot of followers on Quora, and I am a Quora influencer, so maybe people will be interested to follow me, or maybe subscribe, or to pay small amount for me to get to know about whatever I'm writing, whatever I'm doing, and maybe my suggestions, maybe for my space. And also if you are running one space, so just add people for your, like, and invite people to add your to join your space, so that people can get to know about your post, whatever posts you are sending or you are posting on Quora. And though I would suggest you not to share it on other groups based on the same niche. Say if you are posting something on Sushant Singh Rajput, so I would suggest you not to share the same post on again next say other Sushant Singh Rajput spaces. So you can send it to actors and actress spaces, so that people will show their interest. And if you are like sending your post on the same or same niche, then maybe they will be blocking your account, and it will be a negative point for you. And yes, so these are something that I talked about. So how to increase your sales in generic method, how to increase sales through LinkedIn, then how to build a strong profile on LinkedIn. Then I talked about 5 Ds of email marketing. Then I talked about 5 Ds of email marketing. Then I talked about some tools. Then I talked about Notion Press book, that the steps that you can follow. Then I talked about I talked about Quora and the policies that Quora has been changed since uh, last month. So and I would suggest you, so whatever question you are choosing, suppose if I am writing about can you share some screenshots that you can't delete from your phone. So if I am sharing the answer for this, so after whatever pictures you are posting, I would suggest you to read one caption in that picture. Say if I am posting a picture in such in there are a question what are some of the screenshots that you have saved in your phone and then that you won't ever delete. So if I'm sharing one picture of a baby smiling, so I will be using caption this made my day. Maybe I'm giving you a reason to smile. So you can add captions like this, because if you are posting a lot of photos in one question without no caption, so maybe Quora, it will come under Quora violation and your answer will be collapsed. So to prevent this, you should use captions. And if you are using photos from Pinterest, maybe Splash, maybe from your phone, whatever from where you are maybe from phone or from downloading from Google, so you need to add the source, image source. And also if you are posting any video on Quora, then you should add the link or maybe YouTube channel link on it. So there are a lot of things that if you are taking care of it, then you can do well on Quora, and also you can get lot of followers from there. Because I remember it has been, I think I started writing on Quora in 2014, but then after 2 to 3 years, when I got around 2000 followers, my Quora account got banned because of some mistakes. I was not at all using image sources, and also there were some Quora policy violations that I was not at all aware of. So I made some mistakes, and then again I created my second account after 2 to 3 years, and again it got banned within 5 to 6 months, because again I did some mistakes. And a lot of people reported my account, because I was not at all addicted to open Quora messages and reply for it. So I was avoiding it also. So people continue to report my account, and then they banned it again. And now in 2017 I opened my third account, that is still there, because I know the mistakes that I've done in past days. So whenever I get a message, I reply for those messages, and I follow all Quora policies. So if there is some policy violation, I normally delete that answer. And I always use image source. And there are a lot of things, if you are taking care of these things, then you can really do well on Quora. So yes, if you are using Quora, then whatever you are doing, maybe if you are interested in answers, if you are interested in asking questions, if you are running a space, or if you are subscribing others channel, or you are showing engagement on others content, then just use or read all Quora violation policy. Because in order to avoid any kind of ban in your account, because I have already gone through this twice, so I don't want you to go through the same. And yes, just start writing it. And if you are running some space and you want followers for a space, so just start following me and make me any contributor or maybe moderator for your space. I can share it with my followers. I have a lot of followers on Quora. So if around I can I can help you with 400 to maybe 1000 followers. I have lot of not thousand, if I'm sending it to 10,000 people, maybe 500 to 1000 people will be following your space. So yeah, that's a reason that I'm sharing, I'm telling you to follow me. And once you can get follow, if you want you can unfollow me, that's not an issue. because whoever is following me, they love my content and they love what I'm doing, that's why they are following me. If you also like what I'm doing, maybe my content, then you can follow me, or else just to gain followers, just you can connect with me. I will be helping you to like increase your followers on your space, and then you can unfollow me. And also, if you want answers that can get good reach on Quora, just let me know. I can also share some basic questions that you can use to answer, or maybe some questions that you can ask on Quora. So I used to ask basically questions based on, say, any current news. So if I talk about there some incident has been like happened within, I think, 1 week or maybe 2 week, between Congress and BJP, farmers Congress BJP. So if you are asking some question based on this, so a lot of people will be coming forward and they will be answering for your question. So you can take care of the content, and you should write or you should ask something that may not question in your content, and maybe that will not at all become a reason to create any kind of argument or to create any kind of debate. So if you are talking about BJP, maybe there would be someone who is against Congress, and they are with BJP, so they will be again creating a topic of debate. So you should avoid these things, because in such a case people normally report, comment, and they also request to block or say ban account. So yes, you need to take care of all of these things in order to play safe, or say use safely, use your core account very safely without any kind of dispute. So yeah, if you want to do this, then you can do. And now there are I am going to take 4 to 5 minutes more. Now there are a lot of things that you can do. Like, if you have started writing, so you can get in touch with me. I can help you to get some contractual work, maybe for 300 or per words, whatever your charges are. So I can share your charges with other people, and they can get in touch with you if you are interested. So next is, other than writing, what you can do, you can write blogs for some personal, like if there is a doctor and he or she is in gynae department, so you can write blogs for such person, and you can charge according to per number of words. So yeah, and then after this, you can also get in graphic designing. You can get in touch with me again. I can help you in learning the same, and also you can work for me if you want. So yes, in the very beginning there would be no charges, but after 2 to 3 months I can pay small amount to you. And if you are a student, I would suggest you to do this, because I know the feel when you are studying and besides you are also earning, and you can do something or you can buy something for you. So that's a good feeling. So yes, now if you are liking my contact, so I will suggest you to share it with other people, so that they can also get to know about the content that I used to share. And if you find any kind of difficulty, just let me know. I can help you with this. And also, if you want me to come up with any topic, then let me know that too. I can share, or I can cover that topic too. And as I have told you that I believe in practical sessions better more than theoretical part. So whatever sessions I have shared, it's just theoretical sessions. So now onwards, I will be focusing on practical sessions. So I am thinking to share my laptop screen, so that you all can see the impressions and the conversion that I've got in my Google Adwords. So if you are planning to run Google ads for your personal brand, maybe for your YouTube channel, maybe for your Instagram, Facebook, or maybe for your company, so just you can check it, and you can also understand the power of Google Adwords. So you need to spend a small amount, and if you are spending small amount, you can get good profit and good conversion from Google Adwords. You can also ad run for on social media platforms like Facebook or say Instagram. But I think when you are in professional life, I don't think that you can get conversions from Instagram or Facebook. You can get, but depends on the product, kind of product. If it is a cosmetic or say clothing, so you can get profits. But it is, if it is related to any mechanical, maybe spare parts or say trademark patent kind of work, so maybe it's hard that people will be following you, maybe purchasing through Google Adwords. They will be purchasing, maybe they will be visiting your Google account, they will be visiting the website, and then they will be making the purchase, but not directly from Instagram. But also it's great source to to get good impressions actually. And yeah, you can prefer Quora and LinkedIn and Google AdWords for running ads, because you can get a lot of professional people in these platforms, and also they will be showing engagement in your content or whatever ads you are sharing. And if you are sharing your YouTube channel link, so maybe people can get to know about your channel, and they will be interested to visit your channel to watch your videos, and a lot of things they can do. So yes, that's it. And if you find any difficulty related to graphic designing, writing, or digital marketing, just let me know. I can help you with this, and I can do everything. I will be coming out of my comfort zone, and I will be helping you. I just want to you to understand the importance of it, to learn something, to to imbibe some skills and you in you, so that you can use those skills to earn money, and you can make a better career of yours. So for the betterment of your career, if you want me to come up with any topic, just let me know. I will be covering that. So yeah, that's it for today. I will be meeting soon. If you like this channel, please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share, and also let me know if you have any problem. We'll be meeting soon. Bye.